Hello YouTube, German93 here with an unboxing and setup of the Vantec NexStar, what I believe is the 6G. Looks like a 6 and a G. But the official model, that you'll find this on Newegg or Amazon or any other retailer, is the NST-366S3-SV. So this seems to be a less commonly reviewed external hard drive enclosure, but I've heard other great things from other Vantec units, so I decided to give this a shot. It is a 3.5-inch SATA enclosure. It supports SATA 3, 6 gigabits per second, as well as USB 3. With UASP. I do not know a whole lot about UASP, but I understand it's supposed to allow the USB 3 to transfer files faster. It's plug and play. Support SATA 3 as already stated. Right side of the box, we've just got branding. On the top it just says Vantec. Left side of the box, same branding. Bottom of the box, nothing. On the back it gives some of these specifications which you can read. I've already gone over most of these. It does have a LED activity indicator. And it supports up to 4 terabyte hard drives, and it's an aluminum and plastic construction. So I'm going to be unboxing this with the trusty unboxing knife. So let's crack it open. Alright. So it comes in the plastic film, which I can then take off. Alright, put the knife away. Let's open up the box. So here we have our installation guide packed neatly right on top. And this just gives us all the basic directions on how to use the unit. So yep. Here's the unit itself, tucked right in there. There it is. Comes in this plastic. I'll set that aside. I believe back here we'll have our power adapter. Here's our power adapter. It looks like it just assembles like that. Yep. So that's how it's plugged in. And then in here we have the stand for the unit, and this allows it to stand upright. So this is I believe it's plastic stand, and it's got rubber, and then it allows the unit to stand upright, as you can see, like that. We have the USB 3 cable. You can tell it's USB 3 based on the fact that it is blue on the end. And we also have screws to mount the drive. If it'll focus. Yep, screws. Alright, so that's all that comes in our box, nothing else. So here we have the NexStar unit. This tray simply slides out. This casing is all aluminum, by the way, definitely. The interior here is plastic, but it still seems to be built pretty well. So to install the hard drive, you simply slide it into the designated SATA ports. And then on the rear you have your on and off switch. The power, the DC power, and the USB 3 port. So yes, next I'll be showing you an installation of a hard drive into here. So I will now be installing a hard drive into the NexStar unit. For this demonstration, I have a WD 1 terabyte green drive. So, the first step's to obviously slide it apart. And then you're going to match the SATA connectors here SATA power and SATA data connector up to those connectors inside of the unit, and we'll set that in there, and then it will slide right together like that. Then you flip the unit over, then you see the 4 holes line up with the drive. So then you take your little screws here, so you can see those, and you will put those in like such. So then once you've got all the screws all put in, you then realign the unit like this and slide it back together. Then you will see there are the 2 holes here for screws. So you take these 2 screws and you then install those. So that will then lock the unit into place, so so it can be turned any way without the hard drive tray sliding out of it. So here I've got this test video, which is 4 gigabytes in size, that I'll be moving over to the external drive. I've got all formatted and set up. And while this occurs, I'm going to tell you why I'm not doing benchmarks. Well, I think this will give you a more realistic indication as to how fast it can transfer a file. And this is going to be more common use, because most people are using an external drive like this for backups and for other things like transferring files from one computer to another, moving them onto a drive and onto another computer. Now, one thing about backups to keep in mind is always have more than one backup drive and rotate them, or even do a cloud storage solution, because the problem with only having one hard drive sitting on your desk managing your backup or the copies of your files, the problem I see with that is if you have a natural disaster hit, a flood, a fire, you get your computer equipment stolen, anything like that, it's best advised to have other copies of the data elsewhere as well. Or even a virus, CryptoLocker, infects all the drives on the computer, so an external drive hooked up will be encrypted, and you will then lose your backup. So yeah, just keep a backup that covers different ways of failure. There are some good online services, cloud services as well. So yeah, that's my take on backups, first of all. Especially when it comes to mission critical data. If it's stuff you can re-download or don't care about, then that's not as important. But yeah, as you can see, we're just about getting done. Started out a little quicker and then moved slower. Keep in mind, if you're transferring large masses of little files, it's going to move quite a bit slower than these speeds. And if you're moving generally like one bigger file, like a gig file or something, is going to peak really nice. I moved a gig ISO of Linux over there, and it was peaking at about 130 megabytes per second. So yep, as this finishes up, you can see it's about done. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Vantec NexStar 6G. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And have a great day. Peace out. This is about done. Finishing up. Come on. Alright, again. Thanks for watching. Alright, it's done.